Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Georgia Lash. Here are some of the stories we're working on for this week. We share another update from Securitas Chief Joe Schetting. We check out the winners of the People's Choice Awards at the All About Art Club's show. And later in the program, Chris Chase informs us about Harry Williams' Alzheimer's walk. Those stories and more coming up. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News. With our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country. Taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
Securitas Chief Joe Schetting addressed various Sun City traffic questions with Norma Taylor. Well, Chief, welcome back to Sun City News.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, we have some general questions for you this time. As the summer approaches and residents are getting a lot of family coming here to visit, what do residents need to tell their guests?
Well, I would say it's not a bad idea to go over the rules of the community. Traffic rules, obviously. We never like to see a guest get a traffic citation, but sometimes people forget this is a community where, traffic is enforced. 25 means 25. No passing on the bridge means no passing on the bridge. So it's important that we go over that with our guests. Pets. We see people bring pets in, and we get complaints from time to time of guests that are letting their, animals go to the bathroom on a neighbor's property and not taking care of it. So that can create some issues. Children. This is a big one, making sure that residents or the guests know that you can't drive a golf cart when you're 6 years old around the neighborhood. You have to have a driver's license to operate a golf cart. And you can drive with a permit, but there has to be a licensed driver with that person. Pool days, if you're bringing kids to the pools, make sure you understand which pool is available for the children that particular day. And on the golf courses, we see this a lot where people will go for a walk on the golf course, not understanding that it's only for golfers.
Okay, well, those are all the rules. And I can understand you're probably getting a lot of comments about this. In light of some of the recent events that have happened, does Securitas work with the Animal Control Service when there's an alligator problem?
Yeah, so we have a policy with Securitas. I mean, obviously, we're not experts in the field. So when we get a call of an alligator, what we do is we go out, we assess the situation, but we always call it common area. Common area is the department in Sun City that oversees all the lagoons and all the wildlife within the community. So if there's an issue with an alligator in particular, we contact them, and they'll make a determination as to what's going to be done with the alligator. If it's obviously an aggressive alligator, it'll get removed. But they're the ones that are in control of that. And we, sometimes we'll assist with an alligator in a garage if it's a small one or something like that. Obviously, we don't want our officers, dealing with a large alligator. And that's what I had said previously. When people leave garage doors open, these are the things that can happen. But yeah, we work with common area.
Well, thank you, Chief, for coming on and giving us all this important information.
Thanks for having me again. Appreciate it.
Last week, news anchor Norma Taylor interviewed some of the winners of the All About Art Club show. This week, she checked out the People's Choice Award winners.
Well, we're here once again with the president of the All About Art Club, Patty Rosenkavich. And we're here now last week we did the winners of the Spring Art Show. This time we're here for the People's Choice Award. Tell us about that, Patty.
So this is really a great thing because the community actually comes in and votes for their favorite from each medium. So each category, they get to pick who they like. And then it gets tallied all up, and they all get a ribbon this afternoon.
Okay, and there are 7 different categories.
Correct.
I'm here with Brenda Fallon, and Brenda won first place in the People's Choice Award at the All About Art Show, and in watercolor. Brenda, tell us about this beautiful picture.
I always have an affinity for water, or sort of relaxing but not busy. And mornings and nights to me are not busy, and I just like the scene, always. So.
And how long does it take you to do something as beautiful as this?
That took me about a week, maybe a little less, because I only work on them in the evenings.
I'm here with Doreen Merzicki. Got that right. Yeah. And Doreen is the winner of the People's Choice Award for her painting, Cabin by the Lake, in digital art. Doreen, tell us about the picture.
Well, it's a very calming picture. I love nature. It's something new to me doing digital art. It's different layers. It's very interesting. We have a great group of people that have helped me learn this process. And it's just, to me, very inspiring to see something like this.
I'm here with Elaine Duncan, and Elaine won first place in the People's Choice Award for pastels, and this is her painting, and it's called, Elaine?
Low Country Marsh.
Now, how did you decide on this picture? It's gorgeous with all those colors.
Well, I've been painting pictures of Jarvis Creek for a long time, and this is not like a exact replication, but it gives me ideas. And I probably have done about 6 different versions in different formats with the Jarvis Creek in mind.
Now, how long does it take you to do something like this?
Well, this one took me not very long, maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
But I don't paint solid, one time. I walk away from it and come back and change things. I'm always changing things.
Well, I understand congratulations are really in order because not only did you win the People's Choice Award, but you also had first place in pastels. Double congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Still more to come. Martha Spizzo was at Hardeeville's First Friday meeting, and SCTV was at the recent Low Country Happenings meeting. We will return after this brief break.
There's May Day, Mayfest, and the May edition of Extra coming to you.
Let's not forget Mother's Day. And Mama would be proud of the show we put together for you. You'll check out our local Vietnam War Veterans Memorial Day ceremony.
Learn about the newest addition to Sun City, the MODIS tracking system. And you won't believe how Sun City award-winning photographer Sophia Shade got her lunar eclipse shots.
Wait till you hear the stories shared by a Marine One pilot who transported both President Reagan and President Bush.
And for our finale, meet the geezers.
Oh, gotta get the geezers. Cable viewers, please check our program listings on the Sun City website. And most conveniently, you can always catch us on our YouTube station where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing. Reporter Martha Spizzo attended Hardeeville's First Friday meeting where Anne-Marie Tabernick, Vice Chairman of Beaufort County Council, and John Kemp, Chairman of Jasper County Council, presented current projects and public services in Beaufort and Jasper counties.
We're here today at First Friday, and we are meeting with Anna-Marie Tabernick, known as Tab, and John Kemp. Anna-Marie is from Beaufort County, and John is from Jasper County. Anna-Marie is the vice chair of Beaufort County, as well as on the Sun City board. So she represents us quite well in many areas. So tell us exactly what you're focusing on this year. I saw on your bio that you want some fiscal responsibility as well as managed growth.
So we are focusing on, first of all, we're focusing on transparency, which is fiscal responsibility, and also transparency with our residents, meaning letting them know what we're talking about, when we're talking about it. We're having more workshops that are open to the public. So we want to gain the public trust because we've had a few problems in the past. So fiscal responsibility is there, transparency is there. Managing growth, that's an issue with the other county, with Johns County, with Hardeeville, with Bluffton. That's not singular to any one of us, and that is a challenge.
Yes. I know you've got your work cut out for you, but but we have a lot of trust, and that's wonderful.
Thank
so, yeah, okay, John. John is the chairman of the Jasper County Board, and he's here. We want to know your responsibilities. There's a lot of responsibilities beyond the county council, especially the chairman.
Yes.
And one of them is to your constituents. What you need to have for your constituents.
Well, we're a new council. I guess we have a total of 6 years on the council. I have 4.5 of those 6 years. So we're really redesigning ourselves. We're in a transition state. We went from 10,000 people to 36,000 people within 10 years. So we have to look at things differently. We have to look at the budgets differently. I'm trying to get partnerships together. We have a leadership lunch in the county, which is the municipalities of Ridgeland and Hardeeville and myself, and we meet every month to talk about things that went on. And we do the same thing with Beaufort. We meet and sit down and talk about problems that we have, maybe how they can handle it and how we handle it. That's the whole thing we have today. We're redoing ordinances. We're looking at transparency. We don't do our executive session. That was a big problem beforehand. And now we have executive session. We never come out of executive session with a motion. We wait till the next meeting to have the motion. So that's about it.
So you both have your challenges, but I'm glad to see us together today so we can let the Sun City community know how you are working for us as a council for Beaufort County and Jasper County.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
At the recent Low Country Happenings meeting, Hilton Head Mayor Alan Perry addressed beach parking, and SCTV was there. Mayor Perry, 2025 brought Hilton Head changes to our beach parking and even the way that we're paying.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
And while I think a lot of us are happy about not doing the coin drop anymore,
Right.
I think maybe there was a little bit more of a discrepancy in how we accepted the beach fee parking changes. But let's make sure everybody understands what were the actual changes made.
Yeah, so first of all, we've got a lot of traffic that's coming on the island, and we're trying to figure out a way to deal with that and how to manage it. And beach parking obviously is a big component of that. In previous years, town residents always paid for a beach parking pass and everybody else was free. So we felt it was time to change that around a little bit. And so now the island residents have free parking, and there's a fee for anybody else that comes in. During the week, it's $3 an hour with a max of $15 a day. And right now, Saturdays and Sundays are $20 a day, which that's got a lot of people kind of not very, very happy.
Well, you've been very forthcoming. You've addressed several media outlets already.
Yes.
And thank you for coming to Sun City
Absolutely.
TV. And I've understood from one of the interviews I watched that you said you and council are considering all these things you're hearing.
Yes.
And as you'll hear probably today. Can you elaborate on any changes you might be considering
Sure.
then in the plan?
Absolutely. So we know that we've got an employee problem on Hilton Head. And when some of the employees are coming over saying, hey, I got to pay to go to the beach, but yet I drive to Hilton Head to work. So we heard a lot of comments like that, plus the other, the costs for somebody that wants to go walk a dog on a Saturday, Sunday at $20. So Monday morning, Community Services and Public Safety is going to discuss the options of potentially an annual pass for county residents or reduced fees on Saturdays and Sundays. Get away, if we can get away from the $20, that would be very helpful. But it is to make certain that it is a program that works well. It's new for us, so we're making certain that we're addressing issues as they come around and talk about it publicly.
I understand you've also used some technology to help sort of summarize the situation of what's going on with beach traffic, et cetera.
Yeah, we were using observed data before, but now we've got accurate data as to who's coming in, how long they're staying, how many spots are being taken per hour, per day, per week. We were hoping that we were going to be able to implement a mobile application that would help out as well. After further investigation, it doesn't quite meet the needs as to what we want to have. So as we go through the summer, we'll look at things and to change for next year, to improve, to make certain that we're being fair.
Now, I understand that we Bluffton beachgoers still do have a couple of opportunities to sort of buffer our costs. Can you remind us of some of those?
Yeah, absolutely. So first and foremost, we've got the breeze, right? So you can take that to the beach. There are different pickup locations around the island and in Bluffton as well. And then of course Coligny, it's still free, and that is will probably be a conversation for next year. It may come up Monday as well, but I don't expect any changes there. But yeah, there are those options for free parking still.
Still, much more ahead on Sun City News. Rich Holman is here with an entertainment report. Chris Chase informs us of the Harry Williams Alzheimer Walk. And JoJo Hines has a sports report. So make sure you come on back.
Okay, so we have tons of stuff that was going on in April for a May edition of In Our Neighborhood.
Right.
And a few of them we're going to share include...
We have the Heritage Oak Place.
Okay.
They had a scavenger hunt.
Ah, interesting. So I would imagine there's a lot of golf carts and
golf carts,
checking out neighborhoods and stuff, right?
And ends up with a meal.
So
After that, Willowbrook had a Where You Were From party.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
so they had a map. Everybody put down, on the map where they were from. They had icebreakers. Where are you from, icebreaker, and a meal again, a meal. And the meal was, where are you from, food.
Oh, how cute. That's very clever.
Check that out. And then lastly, we had...
Oh, this is the fun one for sure. Oh, definitely.
A hippie party.
Let's head over to Rich Holman for some entertainment news.
Thanks, Georgia. SCTV attended the preview production of the Lean Ensemble's latest hit, Masterclass, and had the opportunity to speak with the director, Whitaker Gannon.
We're here in Hilton Head at the Lean Ensemble Theater with Whitaker Gannon. And Whitaker's directing Masterclass. Whitaker, tell us what drew this play or drew you into this play. I know you have a good story to tell.
Yes. Well, first of all, this story is about Maria Callas, who is just an incredible artist and a trailblazer in the opera world. But one of the things that really drew me in was the teacher-student dynamic that this play explores, because she is leading a master class with Juilliard students. It's based on true events, but the lead actress, Peggy Trecker-White, who is playing Maria, happened to be my teacher when I was in high school. She directed me in Thoroughly Modern Millie. It was a big musical, and so now to get to be able to direct her in this, it's a really cool full circle moment. And there's a lot of cast members actually who at different points in my life were teachers or mentors of mine, and so it's cool to get to explore those themes in the show, but also get to be surrounded by that support system as well.
And what I like about this play, it's based on a true character. So your audience can go home and just research more because she is a unique figure.
Oh, absolutely. There's so much in the show giving you insight into her life and her story, and she was a force to be reckoned with, and her life was in full blast by the critics, and so you can learn so much history and art from her, and she's just a fascinating person. I keep on learning more and more as I've been working on this project, so it's been great.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah. So Whitaker, tell me what is so special about this cast?
Oh, I mean, we have a cast that is so rich with talent, and we actually have professional opera singers who are a part of this cast too. The guy who plays the stagehand in the show actually was a part of the original Broadway production, playing the tenor, which is incredible. And then we have 3 amazing singers who are classically trained, and to have opera on the Lean Ensemble stage is really special. So it's going to be a treat for audiences for sure.
Yeah, that is. And there's one special person in this cast.
Yes, your daughter, Libby Ricardo, is one of the opera singers who's also a Lean Ensemble member, and it's been great to work with her. And so you'll have to come see the show to see Libby and this amazing group of talent.
She was also able to speak with Blake White, the founder of the Lean Ensemble.
And we also are announcing our 10th season.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, so today we are going public with our 10th season. Look out, internet. It's gonna go viral. But you know, we started this thing with one show in this room, and the idea was if that show garnered interest, if people came to see it, if we had a little bit of money left over, we would do another show. And then after that, we would do another show. And Masterclass is our 35th show, not including what we did over the pandemic. And then we are also, and next season is our 10th season where we will hit 40. So it's just been incredible how this community from Sun City all the way to Sea Pines, put that on a poster, has supported what we're doing over the years. It's been really, really fantastic.
Harry Williams had a kickoff for his Alzheimer walk to be held on October 25th. Chris Chase met with Harry to get more information on the event.
As we know, Alzheimer's is a devastating disease, and people are taking steps. Now, our very own Harry Williams has started taking steps. Now, what exactly are you doing in October?
The last Saturday of October in Old Town, Bluffton, we're going to have a Alzheimer's walk, which they have every year. Last year, I formed Team Starship Hardeeville, and that was the first time that Hardeeville partook in that particular walk. And I had a nice mile walk with Senator Davis. So there's it's a great event to raise awareness and also to raise some funds for this, as you say, a devastating disease.
Devastating for the person and the caregiver.
And the entire family, because you see the deterioration of a loved one, and it's sad. And I've experienced it personally, and it's one of the reasons I got involved with this.
This is wonderful. Now you have somebody else that's a spokesperson?
Yes, the executive director and the person who got me involved in this is Mr. Tyler Manning, the anchor of WTOC.
Yes.
And I'm so happy to have him join us today and share some of this.
So what do you do? How are you involved?
So I am the Executive Leadership Committee Chair for our walk in the Bluffton area. Like Mayor was mentioning, Old Town, last Saturday in October. And I got involved because when I started at WTOC, I was doing stories with the Alzheimer's Association, Georgia and South Carolina, talking to folks like the mayor, talking to folks like our ex-volunteer chair, who was a big help for our walk the past few years, Amanda. She's fantastic. And the association reached out because I had conversations with folks about why I was doing those stories, which is my mom. She's got early onset, was diagnosed about 4 years ago at this point. And it's because of that, like Mayor Williams was talking about, greatly impacted my entire family. Obviously. There has to be a way to help, right? That's the mode that I switched into when the association reached out and asked me to just MC the walk 2 years ago. Then we got more involved, forced this guy and some others to get more involved. And now we're really trying to build this walk so that we can raise more money than we ever have before, because we got to almost $100,000 in funding last year, which was incredible. But you know, we always want to raise as much money as we can.
Now, if people want to get involved in this walk, who would they contact? What would they do?
So you've got options, right? So the first thing is sponsorships. We know that we have a lot of incredible businesses across the Low Country, and those kinds of sponsorships from things like businesses, restaurants, whatever you want to have it. Mm-hmm. They can sponsor the walk at different levels, and those funds kind of come in higher chunks. So that's your first option for anyone with a business or anyone that knows anyone that runs a business. The second one is you can make a team, just like Mayor Williams did last year, Starship Hardeeville, and you can join that team to have as many folks in that team to raise their individual dollars and raise the team money as possible. So that is a really, really great way. And even Mayor Williams was trying to get the other mayors involved and make it competitive.
If anybody can do it, he can.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got options.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, who would they contact if they wanted to be involved?
Come on in.
We have more. Lots of people. It takes lots of people.
It
to
does.
do this. It does.
And it's a great team. I really enjoyed being part of this, and these two people are the reason why. They were the ones that got me in.
Pulled you into it.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody wanted to be involved with this, who would they contact? How would they go about it?
You can contact me directly. My name's Brianna Baynard. I work at the Alzheimer's Association as the walk manager for Bluffton, and you can reach me by phone at 843-614-6608.
Now, let's get some sports news from JoJo Hines.
Hello, sports fans. Today we talk about tennis, specifically state championships. Norma Taylor had the chance to speak with 4 of our Sun City tennis teams who qualified for state championships on Hilton Head. And our own Norma Taylor was the captain of one of those teams.
I'm here with Beth Peters, and Beth is the captain of the women's 3.5 plus team, and they are going to states. Congratulations. Beth, tell us who's here for this interview.
Okay, starting out over here, Lori Williams, Fiona Harwood, Jody Weiner, Zena Huntermark, Cindy Good, Pam Harms. We're missing Karen Klein, Nancy Cole, Sherry Jacob, Melissa Dawson, Lee Varner, Judy Sharkey, and let's see, who else?
Melissa. Did you say Melissa?
Melissa Dawson. And we're obviously, the 11 of us are going to states.
Okay, I am here with Steve Nygren, and Steve is the captain of the men's team, 3.5 plus, and they are going to the state championships. Steve, introduce part of your team.
Part of my team? Okay, the little guy in orange on the left is Chris Archer. The really skinny guy next to him is Walt Widgeon. Then we have Ken Hedgecock. Then we have Gary Roy, who's taller than me most of the days. Don McCarl, Fritz, and John Anderson.
Okay, and I know this is not all your team. Some of the members couldn't make it. Can you mention who they are?
Okay, who did we forget? We forgot Art Rothenberg, Dan Costanza, Mike Arlington, Frank Arsenault, and who was the other one? Oh, David Zeman. Okay. And you know, this is our 4th time in a row playing in the States.
Wow, you guys must be good.
No, we're the only other team in the league.
Well, we are the Fireball teams, as you can tell by most of our shirts here. Red and a fireball. Fireballs are going to the state championships on Hilton Head. And here I want to introduce some of the team. Starting to my left, Vivian Day, Jeanette Payne, Joellen Bittner, Betty Sousa, Jody Weiner, starting here, Cindy Good, Debbie Risk, Debbie, what's your name? Parsons, Trudy Fowler, Marcia Quigley, Joyce Adams, and Dolores Weiser. We are missing Linda Mathau and Kara Fortney, who could not be here for the picture. All right, Jody, why is our team called the Fireballs?
Because we like Fireball drink.
And no matter win or lose, we always have a fireball at the end of every match. So good luck to the Fireballs.
Now let's wish Norma's team and the other 3 good luck in your matches. Remember, you're never too old to try a new sport. So get out there and give one a try. JoJo Hines for Sun City Sports.
Well, that's our news this week. Thanks for watching. Catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to click like and subscribe. To see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show Extra. For questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. Check in with us next week for all the news that's in your neighborhood. For Sun City News, I'm Georgia Lash.